In one of the most talked about scenes from Enter the Dragon, Bruce Lee was originally set to square off against Bolo Yeung in what was supposed to be an epic showdown. The choreography was meticulously planned. The camera crew had their shot lists ready, and everything seemed set for an unforgettable clash. But in an unexpected turn of events, Bolo ended up fighting one of Bruce's comrades instead, with the battle wrapping up in no time. So, what exactly went wrong behind the scenes that led to the cancellation of this legendary duel? The scrapped fight between Bruce Lee and Bolo Yeung has fueled speculation for years. The story goes that it all started in a bar when someone casually asked if Bruce Lee and Bolo Yeung fought for real, who would win? Bruce, known for his candid nature, responded that it wouldn't be a fair contest, stating that he was a martial artist, while Bolo, in his words, was more of a bodybuilder. Bolo, however, saw himself differently. A practitioner of the Northern Eagle Claw style first and foremost, he had ventured into bodybuilding later in life. Feeling insulted, Bolo challenged Bruce to a real fight. The outcome? Bruce decisively defeated him. Yet, despite the tension, there were no lingering hard feelings. In fact, years later, Bruce personally invited Bolo to join the cast of Enter the Dragon, and Bolo, setting aside their past, accepted. However, old rivalries have a way of resurfacing. On set, Bolo saw the film as an opportunity to redeem himself and repeatedly challenged Bruce to fight again. Confident in his skills, Bruce accepted and won every time. These private sparring matches reinforced what was already clear: Bolo couldn't overcome Bruce in a real fight. But these off-screen encounters had unintended consequences. When it was finally time to film their much-anticipated fight scene, Bolo refused to go through with it. Whether it was frustration from his repeated losses or an unwillingness to face Lee once more, his decision caused chaos in the production. The script had to be rewritten, and in the final version we see today, Bolo's character ends up facing John Saxon's instead. Although audiences were denied the chance to witness this epic showdown on screen, the behind-the-scenes stories have become just as legendary. The what-if scenario of Bruce Lee versus Bolo Yeung remains one of the most intriguing tales in martial arts cinema. But for those still wondering how such a fight might have played out, Enter the Dragon offers a few glimpses. Picture this: Bruce and Bolo locked in a tense one-on-one battle. They trade strikes, each trying to outmaneuver and overpower the other. Bruce's focus is razor sharp, his precision unmatched. When Bolo attempts to overpower him, Bruce counters with ease, staying in full control. Undeterred, Bolo launches another attack, but Bruce's uncanny ability to anticipate his moves proves too much. The fight reaches its climax when Bruce delivers a devastating kick, knocking Bolo out cold, an unforgettable moment that could have cemented the film's legendary status even further. In another imagined scenario, Bruce Lee faces Bolo again, this time with a twist. Bruce is joined by a clone, equally skilled in martial arts. Initially, Bolo dominates, his raw power forcing the duo onto the defensive. For a brief moment, it seems like Bruce might finally meet his match. But as the fight progresses, Bruce's adaptability takes center stage. With a perfectly timed strike, he impresses even Bolo. The battle intensifies as Bruce and his clone coordinate their attacks, ultimately landing a synchronized kick to Bolo's face, leaving him in pain and the crowd in awe. Even in hypothetical matchups, Bruce Lee's precision, focus, and charisma shine through. In yet another imagined scenario, Bolo takes blow after blow from Bruce, demonstrating his incredible resilience. At first, the fight seems evenly matched, with both men pushing themselves to the limit. Bolo lands a few solid hits, leaving Bruce momentarily shaken. But Bruce, ever the strategist, quickly adapts. He begins targeting Bolo's weaknesses, focusing on his injured leg with pinpoint precision. Eventually, Bolo is forced to withdraw, unable to withstand Bruce's relentless assault. Despite his legendary status, still question whether Bruce Lee's skills would hold up in a real fight. However, his numerous demonstrations leave little doubt. In one famous instance, Bruce invited someone to throw a punch at him during a demonstration. While their punch seemed solid enough, Bruce's counter left the person stumbling back several feet, showcasing his incredible power and control. Bruce's skills weren't limited to punches alone. On a television show, he split a thick wooden board effortlessly without a running start or visible exertion. The crowd watched in amazement as he followed up with lightning-fast, devastating kicks that seemed almost superhuman. Bruce Lee's abilities, both in real life and hypothetical battles, remain unmatched. Whether on-screen or off, his precision, adaptability, and sheer presence made him a force to be reckoned with, one whose legacy continues to captivate audiences around the world.